Hey, this is Like for Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about why I don't have female friends. Let's watch the video.
I'll start this video off by saying this is not how I look in real life. This filter is eating me down. I almost believe this shit. But listen, story time on why I don't have female friends. All right, we're going to make this a few parts or maybe 2 parts, right? Let me tell you why. I used to be cool with this one girl for a mad year. She's probably even going to see this shit, right? I met her through a mutual friend. And me and her became cool. Not cool to the point where we were like besties or anything like that. Or even using the word friends is like pushing it a little bit. We were cool like associates. We were more like going out friends. We used to go to the club together. We used to, mob together, going outside. We never were like inside friends, if that makes sense. Go to your house and drink tea, sip wine, shit. We were never there. We went out to eat a few times. Anyway, let me make a long story short. We were cool for mad years, right? Again, we only went out. Well, one time, the whole time that she's known me, I never was in a relationship. So for the years she known me, I was single most of that time. Like, I would date and stuff, but nothing too much to let her know. So one time I started dating the guy that I'm actually talking to still. This was like 2 years ago when I met him. And this is the very beginning of me, talking to him. And he was like so cute to me. It was just so different. Like, I was just at the time in my life, it was just men just throwing themselves at me, mistreating me. And I was just out of it. I just didn't care for relationships. So this specific guy was just, we're going to call him Bookie Butt. So Bookie Butt was really like cute to me in the beginning, like a different kind of cute. Like, he was on me, but not in a way where it's just like, oh, get off of me. It was like, oh my God, he really likes me. And I had to tell someone that. Like, he was taking me out. He was talking on the phone for hours for me. He had no pride when it came to like pleasing me. And not too many men were like him. Well, I haven't seen any at that point, up to that point, right? So he was a bouncer at a club. And at this time or whatever, so I'm not dragging this shit out. I had, started calling her like, girl, I'm talking to this guy. Oh my God, it's been a week. He's just so cute. I know it's only a week, but I'm a sucker for love and he's so cute and he's so, the girl shit. So at that time, like, he was taking me out. Not like, balling, but just the cute things, like driving around, talking, spending like time. That's not something that I get a lot from men, time. And he was giving me time, and that meant everything to me. So anyway, I was telling her this shit, right? So I was telling him one time we spoke, he was that he had to go to work. So I would meet him at the strip club or whatever, because that's where he worked. That's where we would chill sometimes. But anyway, this particular night, his cousin was coming through and his brother. So I had told her or whatever, she was just like, oh, see, if he has anybody, boom. He's like, my cousin and my brother coming, but my cousin, he's single. She can come meet him. Cool. All right, boo. Slide through with me. So this particular night, like, I'm not the friend to tell bitches, like, what to wear, what not to wear. But I am a friend that I know, like, if it's your time to shine, I will humble myself, okay? So this particular day, Bookie Butt had gave me his jersey, like, 2 days before. He had, like, an official Allen Iverson jersey, and I took it, and I wanted to wear it. So I was, like, sporty tomboyish. Y'all know I be in my tomboy bag all the time. So I dressed down with it. I made it look cute as shit, tied it up in the back, ate down. And she decided that she wanted to wear a mini skirt, show her stomach, show her body. That's totally cool for me. Before we went, she FaceTimed me. She's like, I look like, be a bad bitch. I'm one of the friends. You don't got to call me to be a bad bitch, and I'm okay with that. So anyway, we go. We get there. She look good, smell good, pretty. Same over here. So we get there, and guess what this fucking hoe do? She doesn't like the cousin. She likes the guy that I told her that I'm talking to. Let me tell you how it starts off, where it's just like, most people probably would have knocked the tooth out, but because her and I didn't have like a close friendship, I was just thinking like, maybe this is how she was. We never was in this situation for me to know if this is how she acts or she's acting. I didn't fucking know. And I wasn't with him for me to feel like I gotta smack the shit out of her. It was really a fucking messed up situation. But this is why I don't fucking care enough for females. Anyway, so the first thing she does, she's like, who's that? Bitch, that's mine. I'm gonna need you to stop. Now, moving forward, that's yours right there. That guy right there, that's you, mama. Make sure you stick to that for the rest of the night. She didn't like that. She didn't like that at all, okay? So her mood automatically changed, okay? So she keeps staring at the guy that I'm talking to, Bookie Butt. And then we walk in, he takes us in, and he takes us to the back where his little section was at or whatever. where he sits as the bouncer for wherever he's doing that night. Anyway, we go back there and she's like, oh my God, I gotta use the bathroom. She doesn't want to use the normal bathroom. She wants to use the stripper bathroom. So he takes her, he walks her to the bathroom. And I notice she keeps like, he's tall as shit. And we're both like, you know what I'm saying? We're not short, but you know what I'm saying? We littler than him. So I just keep seeing her turn back. I didn't walk with her. I just wanted to see this out because I already knew immediately that she liked him. So she's like all looking up at him, and I see him like trying not to pay her no mind. I don't know if he was doing it out of respect for me or he just really wasn't into her at that moment. I didn't know, but it gave like he was being respectful. Boom. I see her looking back at him, and then he opens the door for her, and she just like being flirtatious, but she don't realize that I'm realizing what the fuck she's doing. Boom. She comes back to the section after she uses the bathroom. He comes back immediately after he opens the door. I see it from my it's not too far from where we're standing. He comes back after she leaves the bathroom. She comes back obviously, and she bends down where her nasty ass, right? Now she's nasty. I said she was pretty before, but now she's nasty because she's mean. She bends down like right in front of everybody that's at the section. Like bends down. Mind you, I told you she had a mini skirt on. Like you cannot be that desperate for fucking attention. She bends down, and she's specifically doing it to the guy I'm with, Bookie Butt. Okay? So Bookie Butt is not paying this bitch no mind. So I already know like he's being very respectful towards me. Because whether he liked her or not, I will never know. But he was being very demure to my presence. I like that. So anyway, I said, okay, this is strike number 2. Strike number 3 might get her head knocked the fuck out. But strike 3, it didn't. So boom, we leave from that section and go back to the door. He had to monitor the door. We go back to the door, and his cousin had bottle. He had like a bottle or something like that. I don't remember too much. And they were blowing and shit like that. So she went to the car and started blowing. His brother, I don't know where his brother came from or where he was at the whole time, but I don't know. He popped out somewhere, and then she came and she was like, Lala, oh my God, can you see if I could talk to his brother? Let me tell you what happened. Let me know if y'all want part 2.
I understand the meaning of just being friends with guys too, but she be mad shady. That's why you can't tell your friends nothing about your life like that, because they automatically want to be you and live the life you live. She been had it for that dude. It didn't matter what you told her about him. She been wanting, because she wanted to be you so bad. Now, what do y'all think about this video? You know what to do. Check out my videos, my shorts. More videos on the way. This is Life with Shauna Renee. Bye.